Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your tweet. Shaka is here, as is Stephen. Frank, it's been a while since we've seen you. How have you been?
Well, I've been good. I've been on stage last Sunday, and I've been working with Kay, you know, and it's been very nice.
Yeah, we're trying to say. What are you trying to say there?
All right, thank you, Frank, for that. Much appreciated. Good. You can go to Hurst for next Thanksgiving. Arsenal have been on an incredible run, but I checked, Stephen, today, and they've been playing nearly the same players every game in the Premier League. How long can they sustain this? Do you think they might lose several players to injury, and how badly will that affect them?
Well, all of those things are a possibility. But I happen to think that in a season like this, it reminds me a little bit like Leicester City. That's exactly what they did. They didn't have much of a squad. They played the same team pretty much to a man for the whole season. Didn't have any injuries. Things went for them. It kind of feels the same way.
Well, they lost Gabriel Jesus, didn't they?
But Nketiah stepped up.
Well,
and
exactly.
scored.
So it's not quite the same as
But then
Leicester.
that same person who sent that in, if you had said, well, Nketiah's taken over, would have had a problem with it.
Sure.
But so far...
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm buying the Leicester analogy.
Well, Leicester had played the same team for 10 months.
Yeah, but Arsenal have had to rotate a bit, haven't they?
Well, Leicester didn't.
And Arsenal have got a much more successful record in the
So
past.
if Leicester didn't, and Arsenal have, does that mean Arsenal's got less of a
bring up
chance?
Leicester, and I'm like, well, Leicester kind of were a 5,000 to 1 shot. They're
So
not Arsenal.
they didn't have injuries. They
But
didn't
Arsenal have had injuries.
They've had Jesus who's been injured. Who else has been injured?
Others.
Who?
Other ones.
Who?
Other big ones.
One.
You're very negative today.
I don't think I'm negative.
What are you talking about?
I'm not negative. It's just during the Liverpool chat.
So I've
they
just
beat
hold on a
Wolves, and then
second.
all
Listen
of a-
to this.
All
Listen
of a
to this,
sudden,
right?
all of a sudden.
The Leicester City analogy is actually the perfect analogy because they've got less of a squad than Arsenal, and they did it comfortably.
Right.
So why can't Arsenal do it comfortably? It's the same feel. Plus, as you said your very self,
Yes.
they've already rotated.
Yes.
I think, as per the Leicester analogy, which I'm reluctant to for Dan to attack me, no European football, I think, is a big help for Arsenal.
Arsenal got European football.
Are they?
Yeah, they got Europa League.
That don't count. I believe don't count.
Can we rewind?
No, don't rewind.
Thanks, Shaka.
I don't count. European League don't count.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. Who would be their biggest loss? Like someone like Thomas Partey would be very difficult to replace, wouldn't they, Frank?
Oh yes, he's the main man in the middle of the park. Maybe Odegaard as well. You know, Odegaard has been the conductor of the team, and even if he's very young, he's the captain, and there is a reason why. I think he gives the rhythm of the team when they have the ball, and also tries to help defensively. But you're right, Partey is the main man for me. But don't forget, not everywhere, you know, they had a very good play. Ramsdale did very well as the goalkeeper, and he's been very efficient since he signed for the club. Saliba has been a big change, and we thought that White will be struggling on the right side, but he made a fantastic pair with Shaka. So, and Shaka, we have to name off the players, but Shaka does the job as well. You know, we thought
Yes,
it wouldn't be efficient, but he does the job. But again, yeah, Partey will be the biggest loss, for
Have
sure.
you seen Shaka's big new silver ring? Did you notice that?
Ramsdale is the biggest loss.
Look at Shaka. It's a special ring.
What
I've never
is it?
heard of them.
What is it?
It's a smart ring.
Yeah. There you go.
Which camera? That one.
There you
What
go.
does it do for you?
So it reads your heart rate and monitors all your vital signs. Keeps me ticking over, Stephen.
Wow, nice. Stephen, you should get one.
Look at that. Look at that.
So what you got to do? Plug it into something?
Well, I charge it once a week. I have to charge it once a week.
So where do you get the information from?
It's on an app on my phone. Well, that's where maybe it falls down for you, Stephen. It connects an app on my phone.
You are.
I think if I'm going to kill over, I don't want to know.
It hasn't got a countdown.
I'll just go like that. See you later.
The ring will tell you.
The ring will
Stephen.
tell. Oh, it's got 7 years to live. All right, lovely, very good.
It's really fancy.
Oh. Frank, which French player would have a bigger impact on the Premier League if they made a move? Thuram or Diaby?
I will go for Thuram. Because I feel there is a bigger personality in his character, in his football. I know Diaby from, I think, when he was playing for Paris Saint-Germain, but he had to go away. Thuram is an exception in the football, where we don't know him from the domestic league, and he showed his strengths playing for Mönchengladbach, and play well for the national team, settled down very easily, and his personality, I think, suits better for the Premier League.
Shaka, who's the best midfielder in the league right now?
I think Odegaard probably makes that claim right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you say, Stevie?
So if I'm picking a team,
So it's no Liverpool players, obviously.
if I'm picking a team, do I pick Partey or Odegaard?
Okay. Or Casemiro, I suppose you could throw in as well.
Oh, yeah.
If I've got first pick, I'm going Odegaard. I'm sticking with Odegaard.
Can I say Rodri as well, Manchester City?
You can say whatever you want.
Say whatever you
Frank.
want. That's not the right answer.
Yeah, Rodri's
Yeah.
good and all.
I think he's
That's a
very
tough-
good. I
that's
think
a
he's
tough
been
place.
in the
Casemiro's
middle
a
of the
good
park, and Fernandinho left, so he did well.
Did somebody tell you that in your ear?
No, we're talking about right now, though, Frank. Who you would have Rodri over Casemiro, Odegaard, or Partey?
I think I will go for Casemiro.
Wow.
The impact that he made for Manchester United, I have to go with Casemiro. I mean, it's been huge since he
Don
signed.
just texted to say McAllister.
McAllister?
Yeah.
McAllister.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
That's
Casemiro celebration where he's got the two kids in a headlock? No. It's brilliant. So have a look at it. ESPN FC put it out on Instagram. He's very excited. For Shaka, Antonio Conte, Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, Brendan Rodgers. Who's getting sacked first?
Frank Lampard. Frank.
Yeah.
Is it Everton West Ham this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, Steve and I were having this discussion
Yes.
earlier.
At West Ham.
I'm a little bit surprised that Frank's still in the position.
Right.
So you give me that list.
The board can't get to the ground to tell him he's sacked, can they? I'm not allowed near the place.
No, man. Stevie got
For Frank, which is more painful for you? Watching Chelsea this season or watching all the Emily in Paris seasons? I'm not aware of Emily in Paris.
What is Emily in
I don't know.
Paris?
What is it, Shank?
I don't know.
When you were laughing.
Well,
What
it's
is
funny.
that?
I just assume Emily in Paris.
I
is
don't
a
know
TV
what
show.
Emily in Paris is. I never watched that. I don't know what it is. What is that?
Right.
You know
Well,
that,
nobody here
guys?
knows what it is.
Well, it's not
No,
not
okay.
enough demographic. What have you watched recently that you've
Okay,
enjoyed,
well,
Frank?
whatever. So watching Chelsea is enough painful right now.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
That's
I
for
think maybe,
sure.
maybe we're not the Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
Then. What have you watched recently you've enjoyed that you'd like to recommend?
Oh, in Paris, I didn't watch anything. I had to
Right,
watch football
okay.
because of the World Cup, because of the Premier League coming back, and the FA Cup. So I didn't have the time to go anywhere else but in front of my TV watching football. You
That's
can
the
watch Frank
dedicated-
Leboeuf in Drôle de Campagne on tour. That's very good.
Okay. Tickets are very much still available.
Avatar.
Yeah.
I saw Avatar
They're
recently.
giving them away to
isn't it
schools.
like 3 hours long?
Yeah, but it was good though.
Really?
Time passed. Yeah.
How many naps did you have?
No, it was all
You
right.
fell asleep at the World Cup. How can you stay awake during Avatar?
I didn't fall asleep during Avatar. And we watched, because my little man,
Yes.
he was only 2 or something like that when
Yes.
the first one came out. So we watched the first one during the day and then went to watch Avatar 2 at night.
Wow.
And I stayed up for both.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Shaka,
Stuart's
I want to know
Stuart's
how much you
inquiry.
paid. How much you paid to go to see Avatar? Because my wife paid $25 each seat. I think it's a lot for movies. How much you
Wow.
paid?
How many seats did she buy?
Ah, that's a lot.
Three. She went with her daughter and her father, and they loved it. I don't want to see fake actors, so I don't want to see Avatar. That's my point of view, but whatever. $25 for that. I think it's a lot for movies. It's a lot. Normally a normal seat is like $12, you know, no more than that.
Well,
Did you
there's
pay
a
more,
3D
Shaka?
version, and there's something called Real 3D.
Right.
I don't know what the price is.
So where did you go, the
I
normal
don't know.
one?
I can't
Cheap
remember.
one.
Did you go the normal one?
No, I went for the really.
We have the one where
fancy
you
one.
can press the button and they'll bring you like food and drinks, which is not a good combination.
Yeah, no.
With my
we don't.
9-year-old because he's
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
we didn't do that.
pressing the button every 2 seconds,
we didn't do it.
making demands. And what are you watching, Stevie? Home Alone at the moment?
No, YouTube.
YouTube, good.
TikTok. YouTube, TikTok.
YouTube Shorts,
right now, aye.
TikTok.
Yeah.
He's not joking, by the way.
No, you know, Dan,
he's not.
you know
Yes.
what? Dan, guys, you have to watch The Man in the High Castle. I love it.
The Man in the High
love
Castle.
it, you know,
Okay,
good.
all right, beautiful. Well, there's a
Better than
recommendation.
Emily in Paris?
There you are.
Okay.
That rings a bell.
No,
Okay.
I never heard about that.
All right, okay. That's it. That brings us to the end of today's show. Tomorrow, Manchester United are in action. They're away against Crystal Palace. Might be at home against Crystal Palace, I don't really know. And then,
Are they in Europe?
They're not, they're away.
Oh, they're away?
Yeah.
Thank you. And it's City Spurs on Thursday, which we're looking ahead to. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.